Hey everybody, and welcome back to CJ Farm Grit.
Hold on, you got a smudge. Oh, that looks good.
Squeaky clean.
Can't even tell there's a window there.
I tell you, we cleaned the windows, but they somehow keep getting dirty. These were spotless yesterday. So right there, he's emptying the belt, because after he empties the belt, then his gondola will be perfectly full, and then he can go, and then I can get in. We are blowing out our irrigation lines. So low is 30 degrees, and then it's just going to get colder after that. So what we're doing is when water freezes, it expands. And if that water is in a pipe, the pipe is going to burst, and our sprinkler lines are underground. So we have the air compressor here, and we're blowing out, we only have to do this on this farm. We're blowing out the sprinkler lines here. At our other farms, it's down it's sloped downward, so we have a drain valve at the very end of the row. So all we have to do is go in, open up that drain valve, and all the water will flow down and out. But we don't have that here. So this is the only parcel that we have to use the air compressor to get all the water out of the pipes before they freeze. There was something else.
What? So this is the main line, and before we go to each individual sprinkler, we need to blow out the main line so all the water is out, so then the pressure will go to each individual sprinkler.
These rows of grapes right here have already been harvested.
So now all the water is blown out of the main line pipe, so now we can go to each individual sprinkler line and turn that on. So we can only have 3 lines on at once, otherwise there's not going to be enough pressure for all the rest.
So that's like air that is coming out now. It's pretty much just air. So this is going to get shut off. She is over here turning another one on just so that we have 3 lines going at the same time. Because it's all cloudy like this and like cold. It actually feels like harvest. So these blue valves, just the red ones you can't kick, but the blue ones and stuff you can. This is an old valve too, but it's stronger. And so this is broken. That's not because of us kicking it. It's because it's just old. He hasn't replaced it for a while. He hasn't replaced them until they're really broken. You can kick the blue ones, just not the red ones.
So we got the bottom field all blown out, and now we are blowing out the main line for the top field.
Some areas of our land are like this. Not this drastically, I'm just giving you an example. But it's like kind of uphill and it kind of goes down. And the same on the other side. And so if we put drain valves in, all of the water we would have to put a drain valve in the middle where there's this divot so that it could drain out, because if we had put a drain valve up here, all the water would go down and settle in this draw right here. And it would just settle there, it wouldn't drain out. So we would have to go through and put a drain valve where there's that divot. So that's why we have to come through on this particular parcel, blow out the sprinklers with an air compressor.
On this field. So with more tonnage, meaning the more grapes there are, typically we have less sugars in the grapes, and the less tonnage, the less grapes there are, the sugars tend to be higher. We can't remember what our pattern was. Like, it's when I turn like 5 at the bottom, the row's already picked, so this time we do have to follow the picker, otherwise I gotta turn. And the row's picked. So when it's picked, the picker just flies up the row. So we have all of these angled rows to pick. Because we have a trailer, the tractor driver would have to go out in front of the picker driver and go out and turn around. So that's the time when we do follow the picker driver. Other than that, the picker driver follows the tractor. I don't know where Dad went. He walked
walked out of the picker. So one of the things I love about New Holland tractors is you can make almost any turn, but not all the turn, because like right here, these rows are angled, and so at the top, I have to go out and turn around and go behind the picker. Right, back me up. So I couldn't make the turn, so fix this to the rescue. I guess I could have kept going, but I didn't want to jackknife it, especially because this is a new tractor. I don't know what row. So these rows are angled and there's like very little turning room down here. So we have to go out and turn around up there. Okay, I'll finish.
Hand flat.
I was getting my gondola filled and my brother noticed that the pin, there's a pin like that. I'll just get out. But there's a pin that's supposed to be on the back of the gondola, and my brother noticed it was out, so I was going along the driveway and I have found it.
So here, the little bolt that goes through the back of that big pin, that broke, and last week we replaced it with another one with the big butterfly clip in the back, but somehow that came out and now we got a big drawbar pin. Lift up, there's two of them, one on the front and the back, and the pin came out of it, so that's not good because if you dump it with only one, it can flex the whole thing and it could break. But I was following behind her and I saw it land.
So we got a new pin. I found this for nothing. I was so happy I found it too. Okay, now you just blocked my whole view. Big Betty! You got a screwdriver.
So the color of our truck started to look tan and when it's red, so we washed it, even though it's going to get dirty again tomorrow because there's just so much dust.
Dump in the second tank in the second truck, and if you're the one, so I filled it, and if you're the one that fills it, then you gotta shut it and open the next one.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope it was informative. Thanks for watching.
Oh, that would have been easier just to open the door.
So today,
So all we have and
Have
the geysers geysing out.
wait. Why are you always itching your nose?
maybe because I have an itch. So this is the Kentworth semi that I usually drive.
Kentworth?
It's Ken. There's no T.
It's Kenworth.
That's what I said.
You said Kentworth, just like Niagara.